It's getting more like even kill or be killed. I walk in this smoke and keep it real. I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. Say it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like how the fuck I've been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done kept us in the street for so long, and I couldn't even be myself for so long. So long and make smoke, guaranteed you gon' choke. Cause the running man, this shit ain't no joke. We'll never lose hope, cause we tapped in, stuck in the wheel, and the system got us trapped in. Ain't go look, we gon' get it out the back end. And how the fuck I've been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long. How could you sleep? Sound in your face, you ain't gotta reach. All you gotta do is listen to me pipe down. I'm about to teach, peace in the air. I'm about to preach, man in the skin. Like the man that had a dream about from a boy to a man to a king. They having this feeling in the band about the rim. More EINs and LLCs for the family trees. And the pictures a little more proud of me. Since I planted some seeds, I'm thinking for three. I got some beanies, I'm on my type of evil. But they won't move just like pasta. DNA unlocking. Producing the product for profit. Just being honest, they love me none. They fly like a comet. She's so astonished. Haitian is gonna come out guns. Give us some strength and get back to some money. For real. I'ma do it if nobody else gonna do it. Say it if nobody else gonna see it. Every time I close my eyes, I convince myself every day like this shit not real. Like how the fuck I've been in the street for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? They done kept us in the street for so long, and I couldn't even be myself for so long. So long and then smoke, guaranteed you gon' choke. Cause the running man, this shit ain't no joke. But we'll never lose hope, cause we tapped in, stuck in a wheel, but the system got us trapped in. Ain't no nothing, we gon' get it out the backfield. And how the fuck I've been asleep for so long? How the pain run deep for so long? I've been feeling like this for so long. Forget all the shit that they told me. Trying to think about it, I don't even think I know me. All my people getting shot by the police. Could've been me, so I'ma let my soul speak. For the ones who came, for the ones we lost. These niggas cross their own people just to be a boss. I'm choosing love with the evil I never cross. And all my people should be people when you find it out. All of the streets smoking because it's coming out. If I can change anything, you can have it all. Talk this time, all the time on the black screen. Fuck Trump, fuck Biden, fuck a vaccine. Cause I'm going full speed, gotta kiss me. Ride to the wheels fall off, ain't gotta ask me. And the motor is a play like controllers. Ain't no fear now, can't be shaking like a soda. Tell myself get over tripping. Truth hit hard like a nigga get a whooping. Nigga, I'm too solid, hell nah, I ain't tripping. MJ steady slide, nigga, I ain't pippin'. Breaking news loud, real safe when I go to spin straight face, me and nigga on my brother. Tav X Hebrews. Purity and becoming one. Y'all see the video title? Tav X Hebrews. Tav X Hebrews. That means purity and becoming one. That's what we need. Family, I know y'all see that title. Have you guys heard about it? Allegedly. That's the story. Coming out of Miami. All right, we're going to give it a few more minutes to see if anybody come up in here, and then we'll get started. I see you, 1968. I'm going to read your comments. Anybody coming in here right now? If you haven't already, hit the like button to help this video get shown to more people. Hit the bell and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let's listen to a little bit of Psalms 144. We don't have to listen to the whole thing. Just listen to a minute or two of Psalms 144, and then we'll get started, family. Blessed be Yahweh, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war, and my fingers to fight. My goodness and my fortress, my high tower, and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me. Yahweh, what is man that thou takest knowledge of him, or the Son of Man that thou makest account of him? Man is like to vanity, his days are as a shadow that passeth away. Hit that like button, Hebrew. And subscribe. Oh, Yahweh, and come down. Touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning, and scatter them. Shoot out thine arrows, and destroy them. Send thine hand from above. Rid me and deliver me out of great waters. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. Tav X Hebrews. Tav X Hebrews. Family, this is not a study tonight. It's not a Bible study. I came because I wanted to see what you guys thought about this. All right? I'm not going to keep y'all long at all. Apparently, I'm late to this party, right? I'm not saying that this is true. I'm not saying that this is not true. But the word on the street is 8 to 10 foot aliens, if you will, visited Miami Mall on New Year's. Okay, I don't know. Maybe some of y'all out there have heard about this. For me, this is the first. I haven't heard of this until a little earlier today. They're saying 8 to 10 foot shadow figures or shadow beings, aliens, whatever you want to call them, shadowy figures. One guy described these things as shadow figures, but still solid at the same time. That's what he said. I'm gonna let you hear him say it. This is what happened in Miami. There were like 300 police cars called to the scene of Miami Mall. Now check this out, Hebrew. 300 police cars called to Miami Mall. And you know why they say that these people got called? They said that 300 police cars were dispatched to Miami Mall because teenagers were up there fighting with sticks. I don't know about y'all, but that sounds off to me. Okay, not saying that it is off, but it sounds off to me. You're going to dispatch 300 police cars to a mall for teenagers fighting with sticks? And then answer me this. Why was the airspace above Miami Mall restricted? Let me guess. Because the kids fighting with sticks. I don't know about y'all, Hebrew. I'm not buying this. Sounds real fishy to me. Okay? Let me read some of these comments. 1968 says, the white man has done a terrible job in alerting the people here in America of catastrophic events that could happen at any moment.
Whitey doesn't have any drill preparation emergency act ready, 1968. Okay, 1968 also says if America was to get hit with millions of death out of nowhere, the people would panic and cause chaos everywhere because America is not united and has never prepared people for social disorder. 1968. You're true. I see somebody by the name of Bad Daddy says very off. I agree with you, Bad Daddy. 1968 says something extraterrestrial is on the earth and the government knows it and can't stop it. 1968. Okay? And any of you guys on here, if you're not subscribed already, I highly advise you to hit the bell and subscribe to this channel so that you get all updates when I drop. I just wanted to know what y'all thought about that because, I mean, look at this. 300 police cars dispatched to Miami Mall, and you're going to tell me it's because of teenagers fighting with sticks? It takes 300 police cars to stop teenagers from fighting with sticks. And let me ask you again, why was the airspace above Miami Mall restricted? Is that because kids fighting with sticks as well? How can teenagers fighting with sticks be a threat to the airspace above Miami Mall? Anybody got any answers for that? Now, I'm not claiming that I know something, but it does seem like they're hiding something, like they're trying to cover something up, y'all. Bad Daddy says extra dimensional, most likely. Very possible. I believe very possible. See, this is the thing, family. All of us have been born and raised in lies. Family, we really don't know anything, y'all. Even though we're starting to wake up now to the truth, look how late we are in the game. We really don't know anything, family. Much has been hidden from us. We know that we got to keep the Most High's commandments. We know that. But there are tons of other things we don't have any knowledge about, you guys. And when something does rear its head, because society tells us, oh, that ain't true. That's science fiction. That's make believe. We just pass it right off and say, oh, that's not true. They're making that up. They're being superstitious. That's a legend. It's not true. I'm telling y'all, family, this earth is way more complicated than any of us would be led to believe. You got to remember now, even in the Old Testament, in the story of creation, the man, human beings are the last thing to be created, you guys. There are all kind of things that were created before us. Some of these things you don't understand. You don't understand. And guess what? A lot of these things have been intentionally hidden from us. What do you guys think the book burning was all about? Now, you can believe these people because they tell you, oh, we burned these books because they were evil, because they were witchcraft. But when did these people ever give a damn about being evil? These people engage in witchcraft every day. They wasn't burning those books because they was evil and witchcraft. They was burning those books because they had hardcore knowledge and facts that they did not want the population to know. So they said, hell no, seize all these books, burn these books, and the people who got oral knowledge of these books, we gonna kill them. And that's what they did. And that's why now people have such a hard time understanding things that seem abnormal, like this story today, like the inner earth. Yes, there's a thing called the inner earth, you guys. There are things and beings that are inside the earth. I know y'all might think it sounds crazy. That's only because they lied to us about everything. This world is filled with lies. Look, just one of the places. You guys can go do some research on this when you get a chance. Look up this place called Agatha or Argatha. It's one of the cities or something inside of the earth. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. You got to do your homework, though. There are beings, things. There's a whole nother world inside the earth. I'm not making this up, family, but that's up to you to do your research. I'm here to talk to y'all today about what I just heard. 8 to 10 foot. Some people calling them aliens. Some people calling them shadow beings. One guy said they were shadows but solid at the same time. Okay? You guys, you don't understand. And see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Some of this knowledge out here is in books that they've heard from you. I'll give you an example right here. You know, on this channel is a Most High only. We only follow the Most High. We only believe in the Old Testament, right? But here's the thing. Are there other books out there? Of course they are. Are there knowledge in those books? Of course there are. But here's the thing, though. This is how these books can help you or hurt you. As one of the elders in Israel says, you haven't passed Hebrew 101 yet. To somebody out there who has not passed Hebrew 101, reading other books can hurt you, because here's what you'll do. If you don't have a strong foundation in Hebrew 101, if you don't know that you ought to follow the Old Testament and the Old Testament only when you read these other books, you can be thrown off, because even though those other books have truth in it, you'll take it one way when it's meant to be taken another way. If you haven't passed Hebrew 101 yet, when you read these other books, I'm going to give it to you, like such as the Apocrypha, okay? Do I believe in the Apocrypha? Yes, I do. But as of right now, I'm not teaching the Apocrypha on this channel because I understand a lot of Hebrews out there, you haven't passed Hebrew 101 yet. So even though there are good things in the Apocrypha, since you haven't passed Hebrew 101 yet, those things in there can also be harmful to you, because a lot of you will take those things as if they're talking about somebody else. They're talking about a lot of you guys' favorite idol out there, JC. Only when you have passed Hebrew 101 and you understand it's the Most High and Him only, you understand that there's only the Old Testament only, then when you read other books, you can gain more knowledge, because when you see something in there, you'll know what to make of it. You won't take it subconsciously, take it and twist it, because when you haven't passed Hebrew 101, when you read other books, just because you haven't passed Hebrew 101, those scriptures that you read from other books are going to come into your head and they're going to get twisted into idolatry. So that's why, as of right now, I haven't been teaching from the Apocrypha, okay? But understand this. And what you call the Apocrypha, it used to be a part of the King James Bible, 1611 King James Bible. And in that same 1611 King James Bible, it goes into greater detail what the Most High did to the Egyptians when He was getting us out of Egypt, okay? And you know what He did? He terrorized the Egyptians, terrorized them, gave them nightmares, vicious nightmares, okay? Brutally ripped people to smithereens, okay? But like I said, I haven't read from their book. I haven't taught out of their book on this channel, because I know many of our brothers and sisters have not passed Hebrew 101 yet. And I don't want to be a detriment to any of you out there. But I brought that up because in their book, it goes into greater detail, things that the Most High did to the Egyptians. And it tells you, He gave them nightmares, and He physically had, I don't know if you call these things evil spirits or whatever, but ripping these Egyptians apart, throwing them over here, smashing them over here. I'm telling you, it was way more brutal than you would know, Hebrew. I'm telling y'all gonna figure it out one day, though. One day you're gonna wake up to the full truth. Okay, let me read some of these comments. Bad Daddy says extra dimensional, most likely. 1968 says 1968. Bad Daddy says 100. Bad Daddy says Admiral Byrd Expeditions Inner Earth. Uh-huh. Say it again, Bad Daddy. Y'all research this guy, Admiral Byrd Expedition Inner Earth. It's true, y'all. There's a society. There's a whole nother world, you guys, inside the earth. Everything they taught us was a lie. 1968 says, could this be the reason for all of the recent earthquakes all around the world starting January 1st, 2024? Is there something under the world or inside the earth? Yes, there is. There's a whole nother world. All kinds of things are inside the earth, y'all. They've been lying to us, y'all. Bad Daddy says Revelations explains all of it. Hey, brother Bad Daddy, around here, we don't believe in the Old Testament, bruh. This is the Old Testament only, okay? Because we believe that the Most High tells us the beginning and the end in the old days. Anything you see in Revelations that might seem like it's true is basically just things that have been taken out of Daniel, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, and they try to mix it all up and come out with this Revelations. We don't believe the book of Revelations because the book of Revelations is all about JC, and we do not believe in JC around here. We don't love JC. We don't follow him. We believe that JC is wicked. He's an idol. He's claiming to be God. He wants to be God. Claims to be able to forgive sin. Claims that he died for you. Claims that he's part man, that he's part God. We don't believe none of that around here, brother Bad Daddy. This is the Old Testament only. We worship the Father and him only, brother. Heavy Talk says shalom, y'all. Shalom, Heavy Talk. And Heavy Talk, I want to apologize to you, brother, because I still had not posted an email where brothers and sisters can contact me yet. Right here on this video, once this video uploads, brother, I'll come and I'll post my email in there. I give you my word, brother. Heavy Talk, I'm sorry, Bad Daddy gives the fist bump. Heavy Talk says, at Bad Daddy, don't come with any New Testament scriptures. We don't do that here. That's right, all praises. Bad Daddy says, gotcha. And Bad Daddy, we not bashing you at all, brother. We actually, I hope you able to realize what I'm saying, what Brother Heavy Talk is saying, and what all of us on this channel are saying. The Most High God tells us the end from the beginning. I think that's Isaiah 46:9, I think, or 46:10. The Most High says, I tell you the end from the beginning. So the end times, the end of the world, the return of the Most High, all of that is already written in the Old Testament. The whole entire purpose of the New Testament, brother, is to get us to give our love, our praise, and our worship to JC, which turns us into idolaters and which makes the Most High be against us. So now in these last days, we trying with all that we can to turn back to the Most High God and him alone. That way he'll come and rescue us. We don't need the book of Revelations, brother, but we do need Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Deuteronomy. Actually, the end times is in Deuteronomy. The Most High is returning to gather us in Deuteronomy. I'm telling y'all, they really did a number on us, family. But the Most High is waking us up in these last days. And we seeing stuff like this go on. So-called aliens. Heavy Talk says, but bro, if you need more understanding, I can help you out with it, bro. That's right. Bad Daddy says, Then I see somebody tried to leave a message and it says, this message is held for review. So somebody got their message blocked. Heavy Talk says, thanks, bro. I'm glad you said it. Email waiting. I got you, brother. Heavy Talk says, at Bad Daddy, if you Israel, bro, we love you over here. That's right. Bad Daddy says, love y'all too. I'm just a man. Got you. It's all good, Bad Daddy. Hey, subscribe to this channel, brother. I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. And look, I'm getting ready to show y'all a clip, all right, of what one of the people said who said that he was down at Miami Mall when this incident took place. But y'all know this. I know y'all have heard about this before. Sometimes somebody will come out with an eyewitness account, and then the powers that be will come pay them a visit, pull up on them, and make them change their story. That's what this guy did, who I'm about to show y'all this clip. He came out, and I believe this first clip that I'm getting ready to show y'all, I believe he was telling the truth. And then he came back later and doubled down and said that he made it up. I think the powers that be got to this brother, and coerced him to change his story. That's what I think. But it doesn't matter what I think. I want to see what you guys think. I'm going to show y'all guys this clip, and y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 1968 says, that hate you spilled against Jesus is wicked. I'm against you. You are my enemy. Deuteronomy 28, 1968. I'm not sure what you mean by that, bro. Heavy Talk says, at Bad Daddy, what race do you can you yourself here? Bad Daddy, love thy enemy, bro. Hey, bro, I told that's that New Testament stuff. We don't listen to anything that comes out of the New Testament. In the Old Testament, the Israelites are commanded to love their brothers and they love their sisters. The Most High never told the Israelites, commanded the Israelites to love the people who are enslaving them, raping them, robbing them, and killing them. So no, don't come with that stuff in here. We don't go with that. Heavy Talk says call. So I guess you mean, what do you call yourselves? Bad Daddy says American. Heavy Talk says 1968 can kick rocks with no shoes on. Heavy Talk says at Bad Daddy, I said what race, not nationality. Get it. I get it. So Bad Daddy, I think what he's asking you was, are you an Israelite? See, this is the thing, because see, the Israelites know this. The majority of the Gentiles, and a Gentile is just any person, your race is not an Israelite, you're a Gentile. The majority of the Gentiles hate and despise the Israelites. We know that, okay? But if you are a Gentile and you want to follow the God of Israel, well, then you know you got to be nice to his children, okay? Now, I didn't say all Gentiles hate the Israelite, but like 90% of the Gentiles, they despise the Israelites. So that's why Israelites are very leery of Gentiles, and rightfully so. But I do understand that there's a small sect of Gentiles, very small, a small sect that want to cleave to the God of Israel, that say that they love the Israelites. And if you're one of those Gentiles that you want to cleave to the Israelites, you want to keep the commandments of the Most High, we'll be cordial with you. We'll actually respect you. We're not going to dog you out and destroy you. But if you come in here and start pushing that New Testament stuff, I'm telling you right now, brother, that's not going to end well for you in here, because we despise the New Testament. Let me read some of these comments. All praise to the Most High Creator alone, says the Redeemer of the righteous. Bad Daddy is a Gentile. Okay? Yahweh's portion says Shalom, family. Yahweh's portion says Yahweh Akkad. Bad Daddy says it's new to me. Okay. Okay, Bad Daddy. I take it you're saying that this knowledge about the Israelites and the Most High, I take it that that's what you're saying when you're saying it's new to me, that all of this stuff is new to you. That's what I'm taking it as, Bad Daddy. I see something that says Bad Daddy message deleted by Yahweh's portion. Okay. Heavy Talk says all praise to the Most High. I believe so. I'm just a man. Tell him there are more rocks. Okay. Now, Bad Daddy, you've been on timeout, okay? Now, just listen to what we're saying, Bad Daddy. I saw some comment that says this is new to me. I'm guessing that you were saying that black people being the Israelites and it only being about the Most High and the Most High only, that's new to you. I take it that that's what you're saying. Yahweh's portion says, he out of here. No demons allowed here. That's right. No demons, no devils. Now, family, I'm still curious, family. I want to know what y'all think about, what do y'all make about all of this, okay? But enough about me saying it. I want to show y'all this clip, and y'all tell me if y'all think this dude is making this up. Maybe he is, maybe he not. But y'all about to let me know what y'all think, all right? Hit the like button, hit the bells, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Fair use, fair use.
just watched was the most recent, and that was
Fair
literally a
use.
few hours ago.
Fair
Let's take a
use.
look at the original statement, and then I have a message also for this guy.
So, since nobody's gonna talk about it, I figured, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was down in Miami for the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, I got a little timeshare. We was down there on a like a mini vacay, just to start the New Year's off right. So anyway, we happened to be at that mall. So we had Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside. Sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grab her close. I'm like, we about to get up out of here because I originally thought that they were shooting. You know what I'm saying? I thought, some type of gunfight had broke out, whatever the case is, because we're not familiar with Miami, we're not familiar with the city. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even got my blick. So you know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like we just see all these people running, like fat chicks, old ladies. Like I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, old people even move. I'm talking about moving. So my girl's like, what's going on? I'm like, fuck all that. We out. Like I'm not gonna ask no questions. We just gonna follow the crowd. Next thing real like gunshots start going off. So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo, no cap. I look back.
I believe him.
Like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time. Like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, so we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots. Like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police just like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to detain these people, whatever. But me and my girl, we ended up just sliding past all that and everything like that. But a lot of people saying why didn't nobody film and all that. But that type of shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like some paranormal. Nobody thinking about no phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going survival mode. But for real, they lying, yo. All them officers and all that, they was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo. So, that's what it was, yo.
Now that was a
Now look, y'all. Y'all heard that, right? I'm gonna play that back one more time just in case y'all didn't get it. Look, but before I play it back, I just want to reiterate, y'all. I told y'all this is an Old Testament only channel. We only believe in the Most High, Him and Him only. That's who we follow. That's who we worship. Old Testament only. But I also told you guys, in the first English King James Bible that came out, the Apocrypha is in there. Okay, but so-called white man decided to take it out. Okay, and when he took it out, he called it the Apocrypha. He makes you think that it wasn't in there. Okay. But I told you the reason why I don't teach from that on this channel is because I understand this. Like one of the elders in Israel always says, you haven't passed Hebrew 101 yet. The majority of our people are still stuck in idolatry. They have not passed Hebrew 101. So if I was to come on here and start reading out of the Apocryphal books to you guys, many of you, not all of you, but a lot of our people, you guys know it. They still haven't passed Hebrew 101. They still believe in JC. So if I come on here and start reading from the Apocryphal books, it could be a hurt to you instead of a help if you haven't passed Hebrew 101. And I do not want to hinder my brothers and sisters. Since I have passed Hebrew 101, when I read the Apocrypha, I can understand what it's saying. My mind is not going to take those scriptures and twist them in an idolatrous way, because I know that there's only the Most High and Him alone, and that nobody can die for me. I'm going to have to die for my own sins. When I understand that, I can read whatever I want to read, and I'll be able to tell if what I'm reading is true or not. You know how? Because anything that bucks up against the Old Testament, you know it's a lie. The Most High explained to us. He's told us the beginning of times, the middle of times, and the end of times all in the Old Testament. So I don't care what book I'm going to read. I could open up a book right now that none of us has ever heard of. And if it's talking about the Lord and the Most High, I'll know if it's telling the truth or if it's lying, regardless of whether anybody has told me about the book or not. It's simple like this. Hebrew 101. There's only the Most High and his laws. Anything that bucks against the Most High or his law is a lie. See how easy and simple that was? Anything that's telling you that there's some other entity to pay homage to is a lie. Y'all see how easy that is? But y'all know the majority of our people, they don't have that ability. Most of our people are still knee deep in idolatry. So y'all know, especially if you've done any reading in the Apocrypha, y'all know if I come on here and I start reading that, it's going to be some crazy Negro, some deranged Israelite going to come out and say, see, that's Yahweh Shai, that's JC. And I don't want to be a stumbling block to my people. So right now, I just stick with I know it's going to get through your thick Negro skull. And that's the so-called Old Testament. Let me see. I see. Read some of these comments. Yahweh's portion says, yo, a heavy talk. Peace, Ak. All praise to the Most High, creator alone. The Redeemer of the righteous says, Japheth is the line of the Gentiles, a.k.a. Bad Daddy. I know y'all saw his white fist bump. Also, the heathens are Ham and the rest of the nations. 1968. Message deleted by Yahweh's portion. Okay. Heavy Talk says some books. Yahweh's portion says 100. Gives the muscle emoji. Yahweh's portion says that's real talk 100. Heavy Talk says that's right. 1968 says Ham is a sacred name. What? Great power and awesome deeds in the land of Ham. The book of Psalms, chapter 105. Hey, 1968, I don't know nothing about Ham being no sacred name. Nah, you all for that one, bruh. All praise to the Most High, creator alone, the Redeemer of the nations. Ham is still a heathen. Yes, he is. I don't even bother trying to break all these Gentile nations down, y'all. I just look at it like this. You got the nation of Israel, and then you got everybody else. They all heathens. They all Gentiles. They all are separate from us. I lump all the other nations together. Lump them all in together. Yahweh's portion says, I'm that crazy Negro. Laughing my ass off. Love, 1968. All praise to the Most High, creator alone, the Redeemer of the righteous. Change your name to Fool's Ass. Dummy, 1968. Hey, look, man. 1968, I don't know who you think you are. I don't know who you think you are. Message deleted. And I'm putting you in timeout. You know what? Matter of fact, you ain't coming back going no more. You in a 24-hour timeout. Talking crazy. 24-hour timeout for you. Okay? Bad Daddy, didn't mean to offend anyone. I've never heard of this beliefs. Okay, Bad Daddy, we understand. Let's give him a little bit of lenience, y'all. Bad Daddy says, didn't mean to offend anyone. I've never heard of this beliefs. And y'all know I'm not saying we're gonna let him go if he's doing something crazy, but let's just try to understand what Bad Daddy's saying a little bit when he said, I've never heard of this beliefs, because y'all know, family, nobody is out there really believes what we believe around here. We are a very, very, very small group. Okay, so let's give him a little bit of leeway. He said he never heard of these beliefs. Hey, Bad Daddy, it's a reason that you came across this channel, Bad Daddy. Maybe the Most High wants to reveal the truth to you. Maybe you're going to be one of those few Gentiles who he allows to cleave to him, to cleave to the house of Israel. And I'm sure you probably never heard of the fact you're going to have to serve the Israelites. Because if you love the Most High, I'm assuming that you're going to say you do, right? You're going to have to be nice to his children. And you're going to have to serve his children. All nations are going to end up serving the Israelites. And the nations that say, no, we're not going to serve them, you're going to end up perishing. Okay? So what's the reason that the Most High brought you to this channel, Bad Daddy? Yahweh's portion says Ham is going to be a sacred slave. That's right. We are going to put the Hamites into hardcore bondage. Yes, there's nothing sacred about Ham. 1968 was timed out by Yahweh's portion for 1.8K seconds. 1968 was timed out by Mr. Real Talk for 86,000 seconds. That's right. Yahweh's portion says, I'm gone. All praise to the Most High Creator alone, the Redeemer of the righteous at Yahweh's portion. That's right. Yahweh's portion says, all praises to the Most High, only 100. Yahweh's portion says, must I get the scripts ready? Might be time to load up the scriptural barrel, brother. Bad Daddy says, I just want to see my loved one again one day. Yeah, I feel you, Bad Daddy. I feel you. Well, hey, I can tell you this. I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't, if you're not already subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe and start watching these videos. Okay? Make sure that you hit the bell for subscription so that you get all videos when we start bringing out them scripts. All praise to the Most High, the Redeemer of the righteous. You will end that perfect captivity at Bad Daddy. Oh, man. Yeah, Bad Daddy. As you can see, Bad Daddy, you're going to have to understand this, Bad Daddy. The nation of Israel, God's chosen people, have been oppressed and have been in distress for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years by the hands of the Gentiles. So because of that, you know, Israelites are very leery of Gentiles. And they always think that the Gentiles have an ulterior motive because the majority of the time, Gentiles do have an ulterior motive. And one thing, too, I will say, we're not used to having Gentiles come around here and actually trying to learn something. So you know what? I guess this is new to all of us, or at least kind of new. Because look, I'm not going to lie. There was at one point in time when I found out I was an Israelite, I'm like, look, I'm dead set against every Gentile. To hell with all Gentile. I don't want to hear nothing about no Gentiles, right? But I have come to understand there's going to be a remnant of Gentiles, not a lot, a remnant who are going to cleave to the Israelites, okay? They're going to serve the Israelites. And they're going to keep the Most High God's commandments, right? Because look, the Gentiles don't have a God, but the Israelites do. The Gentiles that's going to want to cleave to the Most High, you guys are going to have to take your cue from us because we have a God. That's the way the Most High God set this up. He's going to deliver to his children and any of the Gentiles who want to receive any blessings. First of all, you're going to have to bless the Israelites, and then you're going to have to take instruction, spiritual instruction from the Israelites, which we already know 95% of Gentiles, there's no way they're going to listen to a Negro. So by default, they're going to have to be destroyed. So, and the majority of Gentiles are going to be completely destroyed. But there is going to be a remnant. And what I'm trying to do by the grace of the Most High, I'm trying not to just say, hey, every single Gentile, don't talk to me about them, I despise you. No, I know most Gentiles hate the Israelites, and that's cool. And we will be putting them in slavery, okay? We're going to get our revenge. Make no mistake about it. But I understand there's a small remnant of Gentiles who are going to cleave. And they're going to cleave to us. They're going to cleave to our God by cleaving to us. We're going to say, hey, Gentile, do X, Y, and Z. And the Gentiles who really want to serve and say they love God, they're going to have no problem doing what the Israelites tell them to. Okay? And like I said, Bad Daddy, I'm sure that this is a shock to you, probably hearing this. But guess what? You should consider yourself blessed by the Most High because he's actually allowing you to hear the truth, which many of your people, they're not going to hear or accept, okay? And if you want to help, guess what? You can help share this video. Maybe you can share this video with your family, your friends, your co-workers, whoever. And look, also, anybody watching this video on the live or the playback, I have a video on this channel called Do Gentiles Love the God of Israel? Bless Israel and be blessed. I have a video like that on this channel. If you are a Hebrew Israelite, I want you to go over to that video when this video stops. Place your Cash App info in the comment section of that video. And if you are a Gentile, whether that's you, Bad Daddy, or any other Gentile watching this, you want to serve the Most High, you want to cleave to his children, go to that video on my page called Do the Gentiles Love the God of Israel? And you see, I'm encouraging Israelites to go over there and leave their Cash App info in the comment section. All you Gentiles out there, I'm encouraging you. You want the Most High God to bless you? Bless the Israelites, like the scriptures say. Go over there to that video and go in the comment section. And when you see Israelites who have left their Cash App info in the comment section, pick one or pick multiple Israelites and send them some money, Cash App. Bless these people. These are God's people. God told you if you bless them, he'll bless you. And that's why I made that video. And I'm making this video because of what happened in Miami. Allegedly 8 to 10 foot creatures being spotted. I'm gonna show y'all that clip again just in case y'all just seeing it, all right? Bad Daddy says, I did. Bad Daddy says, makes sense. Okay, all praises, Bad Daddy. The house portion says, now let's be nice and not say captivity. Let's be politically correct and say eternal service. Okay, sounds good. Because understand this, the Most High knows who deserves hardcore captivity and who deserves it light. Just like when we was in captivity, you had the field niggas and then you had the house niggas. The house niggas had it easier. They still were captives, but they were treated much better than the field niggas. Same thing when we put the Gentiles in captivity. Some of you Gentiles are going to get your backs busted wide open working in that field. And some Gentiles are going to be house niggas. You're going to get treated nice. You still going to be a servant, but you're not going to be out in the field getting your back beat into pieces. The Most High knows who deserves to get their back scarred up and who deserves to be a house nigga. The Most High got that worked out, okay? But this is the truth. All praise to the Most High Creator alone, says the Redeemer of the righteous, 100. Laugh emojis. All praise to the Most High Creator alone, says the Redeemer of the righteous, Mr. Real Talk, 100. 100, y'all. So look, I'm going to show y'all that clip again, just in case you missed it. Look what this guy is saying.
Make last winter
Look, fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use.
Real descriptive story.
This is a so-called eyewitness to the accounts of the aliens visiting the mall in Miami.
I ain't even got my blick, so you know what I'm saying?
Hit the like button, family. Hit the bell
But take a look at
scriptures.
the original statement, and then I have a message also for this guy.
Listen.
So, since nobody's want to talk about it, I figured, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was down in Miami for the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, I got a little timeshare. We was down there on like a mini vacay, just to start the New Year's off right. So anyway, we happened to be at that mall. So we had Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside, sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grab her close. I'm like, we about to get up out of here because I originally thought that they were shooting. You know what I'm saying? I thought, some type of gunfight had broke out, whatever the case is, because we're not familiar with Miami, we're not familiar with this city. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even got my blick. So you know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like we just see all these people running, like fat chicks, old ladies. Like I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like old people even move. I'm talking about moving. So my girl, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, fuck all that. We out. Like I'm not gonna ask no questions. We just gonna follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off. So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back.
I believe him, y'all.
Like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start getting more gunshots. Like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to like detain these people, whatever. But you know, me and my girl, we ended up just, you know, sliding past all that and everything like that. But you know, a lot of people saying, why didn't nobody film and all that? But that type of shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like some paranormal. Nobody thinking about no phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going survival mode. But for real, they lying, yo. It was all them officers and all that. They was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo. So you know, that's what it was, yo.
Now that was a
Now look, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm not telling y'all to believe this guy. I'm telling you, I believe this guy, okay? It wasn't 300 police cars called out there because some teenagers were fighting with sticks. They didn't shut down the airspace above Miami Mall because teenagers fighting with sticks. To me, this reeks of a government cover-up, family. It reeks of a government cover-up. You think these people gonna be honest with you? Now, I told you, see, if you don't understand that the spiritual realm is real, you're not going to get it. If you don't know that the Most High created an invisible world, you're not going to get it. If you haven't passed Hebrew 101, you're not going to get it. And maybe if you haven't taken a look at the Apocrypha, Wisdom of Solomon, you might not get it because it goes deeper. Okay, it goes deeper into what the Most High God did to the Egyptians when he was bringing us out of captivity in the ancient days. And it tells you the Lord terrorized the Egyptians. One of the reasons why they kept these books, not why they kept them out, because when the first English Bible came out, these books were in there. But one of the reasons why they took them out, they took the 14 books out in 1885. The so-called white man removed these books in 1885. One of the many reasons is because he went into deeper detail what the Most High did to the Egyptians. Did you know that the Most High gave the Egyptians nightmares? Part of the plagues that he gave them, nightmares. Some of the Egyptians, he gave them nightmares of how they were going to die. And then they woke up and died that same way. That the Most High was actually ripping Egyptians apart, throwing people over here, tossing people over there physically. Anybody out there who's ever read the Apocrypha, y'all know what I'm talking about. And people out there can say, oh, they don't believe that. Guess what? I'm not here to make you believe. At the end of the day, truth doesn't need any of us to believe. If something is true, it's going to stand on its own, whether we believe it or not. And the Most High is going to stand on his own. The Most High views all the Gentile nations, they might as well be Egyptians. And he's in the process of terrorizing the nations. In case y'all been living under a rock, it's terror time. So I got no problems with believing that guy and what he said was true. Y'all might not believe it. Hey, it's okay. I'm telling you, I believe it because I know the spiritual realm is real. I know that there are good entities in the spiritual realm and there are evil entities in the spiritual realm. The Most High created them all. He created the good spiritual entities to do good and the evil spiritual entities to do evil. The Most High is controlling it all. Okay? Bad Daddy says, I believe him too. Yes. But you know what? The closer we get to the end times, the more and more you're going to see things like this, and the more and more it's going to become uncoverable. Right now, these heathens can still cover up truth, but we're going to come to a time where there will be no more covering it up. In fact, I believe that time is already here. I believe that guy who I showed y'all, okay? And that's all I wanted to show y'all tonight. I wanted to know, did y'all know about this story? I just found out about this today. And they're doing their best to cover it up. They're saying that all that commotion, 300 cop cars, and y'all can go and look these things up when you get a chance. 300 cop cars were called to the scene. And they're saying because teenagers were fighting with sticks. The airspace got shut down above Miami Mall. Is that because of teenagers fighting with sticks as well? You be the judge. Brother J.R. Meadows, Shalom, brother. Brother J.R. Meadows says 100 strong content. Thank you, brother. Always good to see you in here. Bad Daddy says, I agree. Yes. And family, y'all pay attention, okay? Because we at the end game now. We in the end days now. Nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore. I know that the Most High terrorized the Egyptians spiritually and physically. And now we in the end days, he's terrorizing the nations physically and spiritually. So if there was a so-called alien, demon, whatever, I don't know what it was, an evil spirit, so be it. I know that we're not alone on this earth. We never have been. There were plenty of things right here on this planet before we even got created, Hebrew. Remember, human beings, sons of Adam, we're the last things to be created. All the other things, the creations, got created before us. The visible ones and the invisible ones. Y'all got to think about that now. Remember? Spirits were created before we were. We don't understand this world, Hebrew. We know very little. Most things have been hidden from us. Just like most people don't know about the inner earth, the place called Agartha or Agatha, inside the earth. This is real. This ain't no myth. Many things have been hidden from us, but it's the end days. They're coming to light. You guys are going to be surprised at things that we're going to see from here going forward. It's 2024 now. You got that eclipse coming up this year, and I'm so thankful. I wouldn't miss that for the world. I'm not going to my slavery on that day. I'm taking off that day so I can go and witness this. All praise to the Most High Creator alone, the Redeemer of the righteous. Peace and blessings to the house of Yasharal. That's right. All praises to the mighty one of Israel. Tav X Hebrews. That means purity and becoming one. Peace, blessings, love, and safety to the children of Israel who've been scattered into all nations. Hey, and shout out to all of you Gentiles out there that want to cleave to the house of Israel. You Gentiles got to remember, in order for you to be blessed, you are going to have to bless the Israelites. It's just no way around it. And if you are a sincere Gentile, which we know the majority of Gentiles hate the Israelites, that's why they put us in captivity after captivity, we understand. But we know that there's a small remnant of Gentiles out there who always like to say, it wasn't me. I don't feel that way. I love the Israelites. Well, you're gonna have to prove that. Not to me. You're gonna have to prove it to the Father. By what? Trying your best to keep his commandments and loving his children and blessing his children. Everybody that's on this video right now, when you leave here, I want you to go to the video on this channel called Do the Gentiles Love the God of Israel? Bless Israel and be blessed. When you go to that video, if you're a Hebrew Israelite, go down there in the comment section and leave your Cash App info. If you are a Gentile, go down in the comment section, see those Cash Apps hashtag, and then you bless one or more Israelites with cash sent to their Cash App. And that way you will be blessed. If you believe the Most High God, he says if you bless Israel, you're going to be blessed. We are the Israelites. So you Gentiles, send the Israelites Cash Apps. We definitely can use it. Every Israelite out there, for the most part, needs financial help, okay? We've been stripped of our nation, stripped of our land, stripped of our resources, stripped of everything. Bless the Israelites and you will be blessed. Everybody head over to that video. But before you do, hit the like button on this video if you haven't already, and hit the bells for subscriptions and subscribe. Tav X, purity and becoming one. Until next time, Hebrew.